Hello, good morning friends. So today we will be discussing about the types of CPR in this video. Welcome to my channel. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe and like my channel. So let's start. There are actually 6 types of CPR. Number 1 is narrow CPR, ascending CPR, inside value CPR, wide CPR and descending CPR, outside value CPR. So let's start with the narrow CPR. Narrow CPR usually occurs when the previous day's session was a sideways or range bound trading session. So the following trading session would be a narrow, will have a narrow CPR, which indicates that 70% of the market, the coming market, will be in trending or in a momentum trading. So let's check here. This is narrow CPR. Okay, so this is wide CPR. So narrow CPR usually have a trending. You see that market have started here and it has given a very good momentum. So number second CPR is opposite of narrow CPR, which is wide. Wide CPR occurs when previous trading session was a narrow CPR, which means trending market for the previous trading sessions, and the following session will have a very wide CPR. Wide CPR has the distance between the CPR lines will be wider. So 70% of the market, it will stay in the range bound. So we have to avoid trading, especially in buying buying options. We have to avoid it. If you are an option writer, you can write the put option at the resistance level and call writing at the support level. So this is the wider CPR. Now number third CPR is a ascending CPR. Ascending CPR means it's like our staircase steps. So it will move in the upper section step by step. So it denotes that the market is in the bull run. Okay, in any time frame you can use it. For intraday it is best, for even for a week you can use it. Even for a monthly CPR, there is a CPR indicator in the trading view. So when the CPR are in the ascending order, it usually denotes that market will have a bull run, and most of the time the CPR will act as a support in the bull run. Ascending CPR suggests a bullish trend, which means it will move in higher and higher. So now opposite of the ascending CPR is a descending CPR, which usually denotes that the market is in the bearish mode or downtrend. You see here CPR here, and it always forms a lower CPR than previous CPR. It will give narrow CPR, which means descending CPR. So what we have to do is, if you want to do a trading in this descending CPR, what you have to do is you have to sell it at every rise. So this is the best indicator to predict the market momentum. Now the fourth one is inside value CPR. Inside value CPR occurs when the previous trade CPR is wider and the following CPR forms under the yesterday's or previous CPR. So we call it inside CPR, which is the present CPR is inside of yesterday's or previous day's CPR. So during this inside CPR, the market will have almost 70% gives us a breakout or in the trending mode, whether it is in the downside or upside. So this will help you to predict the market breakout. Now opposite of the inside CPR, we have outside value CPR. Outside value CPR is just the opposite of inside CPR, where it shows that Yesterday was a training day and which has a narrow CPR, and today we will have a wider CPR which is totally outside the yesterday's CPR. The higher top CPR line of today is greater than yesterday's top CPR, and bottom CPR of today is lower than yesterday's bottom CPR. So during this day, the market will remain in the silent mode or sideways or range bound, and we have to avoid trading during this outside CPR. The market signifies that 70% of market will remain in the range bound or sideways. If you are option writer, you can write the option writer, write a put at the resistance level and support level, and call writing at the resistance level. So these are the 6 important CPR types and how we can use it. So let's recapture this thing from the beginning itself. The narrow CPR will have the lines between the CPR will be very minimized, and the opposite of narrow CPR is wide CPR, which will have a wider CPR. The lines between the CPR lines will be larger than normal CPR. And the another CPR which have ascending, which will be like a staircase moving upper and upper side, and CPR will act as a support in this uptrend market. Now in the opposite of ascending CPR is descending CPR. In descending CPR is just opposite of ascending. The CPR will have a lower range against the previous day's CPR. So during this market we can sell at or short at every rise, and CPR will act as a resistance. The fifth one is a inside CPR. Inside CPR occurs when the previous day's trading session CPR is wider than today's CPR, which is totally engulfed the today's CPR by the previous day's session, and during this you can see a breakout trading movement here. And the opposite of inside value CPR is outside value CPR. During this CPR, the yesterday's CPR will be inside of the today's CPR, totally engulfed. Lower bottom CPR line and upper CPR is outside of the yesterday's top CPR line and bottom CPR line. And during this CPR, the market will remain volatile and sideways. So if you are an option writer, you can write it, put at the support level and call at the resistance level. So 70% of the market will remain in the sideways. So thank you so much for your time for watching this video. Next we will be looking at the how we can trade using the CPR with the closing of the previous day session and opening of the present day market. So we will discuss, and please do like my channel and share it to your friends. Thank you so much.